Hi guys, Cliff here, and today is part 10 of the DR1 build, and very excited to tell you I'm going to start putting on the paint. Yippee! So I've got the paint, Valspar matte emulsion, water based. I'm going to be rolling it on. Got a foam roller, so I should be rolling it. Got a brush as well, obviously, for any details. I'm going to start with the white. As you can see, if you look over here, I've put a bit of masking tape around that demarks the back half to the front half. Demarks, it's a nice word. Demarcation line. So I'm going to set up the roller, set up my little paint tray and start painting the white. The white's going to be, actually it's not white, I just fancied slightly off white. I can do the tailplane, the elevators and the rudder while I'm at it. So let's crack on. Okay, here we go. Oh yes. I want to put it on and leave it so as it settles into a smooth layer as quickly as possible. Disguise that. I probably want more than one coat. I quite like this colour, so it's not white. I mean, these days I think we produce really white paints, don't we? Like fridges, appliance white. Obviously it wouldn't have been as white as that. This is a nice sort of warm sort of white. Yeah, it'll need a second coat, definitely. But that's quite, there's no air bubbles in it. It's got that sort of slight orange peely that you get with, oh, it's going down a bit. Right, let's just leave that and get on with the tail feathers. Actually, what I'll do is I won't attempt to do both sides. I think I'll do one side and then let it dry a bit. Let's go in there first of all, like that. Run this around the periphery. Get it rolling. Yeah, I think possibly the first coat I put on the fuselage was too thick because I'm eking the paint out on this and it's going on really quite nicely. Right, let's find somewhere to put this. Just hold it for an hour with a string just to thread through it. What can I do with this, chaps? Come on, can you hold it? Can you hold that a minute? No, Cliff. You didn't think it through. It's your problem. Let's remove the masking tape. Is that the top one? Yeah. Down the side. Always pull away like that from the painted line. She may just lift the line, which isn't preferable, and down and across. So there's the white line done. What I'll do, I'll just sand it gently just to take off the edge and mask it up, and then I'll put the red on. What I'm trying to do is just butt this line right up to the painted line. Then I hopefully won't have a sort of a step. There. That's perfect. Just make out the painted line there. This is just the best part, isn't it? No, I keep saying this is the best part. It's no more best than any other part. we're ready to paint some red. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to paint inside these holes first. Well, I'm going to start with basically the top and end up with the bottom. And I think I'm going to start over here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Dries a little bit darker as well than it appears, so it will go down a little bit. What I'm going to do is just go over it very lightly, and those air bubbles will get a little bit smaller. Right, the first coat's dry. It's gone on really nice, actually, really nicely. All I can see is the grain of the covering material. So let's start again. Exciting moment. So the fuselage has now had 3 coats of red paint. It's time to remove the masking tape. Going gently. Going the wrong way there. Peeling it right back on itself because I don't want the white to lift. Not looking too bad. It's looking pretty good. Slight faux pas at the bottom there, but faux pas is a slight little mark there, but look quite nice with a yellow line on it actually. Okay, slight bleeding under on the transition there on from the wood to the fabric, but quite honestly not enough to worry about, so there it is. Hopefully you saw that. I've gone with the square crosses. It is correct for the model, so, and I've slept on it and that's what I've decided. So what I've done, I've cut a cardboard template out and then just marked the rudder with the position of pencil lines, and I've just cut some masking tape and offered them up, and it's ready for painting. I cut all my masking tape, by the way, on the window. Just lay it on the window and slice it up, and you can also slice it into thinner strips if you want to mask off around corners. Comes off clean and doesn't mark the glass. Time to paint the side now. The cross is about midway from the leading edge of the tailplane to the red bit there. So I'm thinking, and this cross on this side is a centimetre smaller in size than the rudder cross. So might be an idea if I like put a mark in the middle of there, mightn't it? Here we are. Simple as that. That is parallel, as near as my eye can make it. Just fasten that there, stop it moving. And likewise with the rudder, this is all I do, just put a little marker there where the edge of the tape is going to line up to. Not bad. Let's put the masking tape on. Try and press it down where it dips down to prevent bleed under. Okay, I'll work my way around and come back to you when it's ready for painting. So I splashed some paint on, and this is just black emulsion. It's going to want more than one coat, of course. It settles down quite well, so let's leave it a little bit in the corner. There we go. So we'll turn it over, do the other side, and we'll see if the rudder's ready for a second coat. One at a time. A little bit of bleeding under it. And there it is. Basically that's it. That's not the best cross, but it's bled under there a little bit. I might just put a bit of tape on there just to tidy it up. We'll see. But for now, that'll have to do. Quite labour intensive, isn't it, doing painting, but very enjoyable. So basically the fuselage is painted. I've got some stickers to go on and the white dove, which is still wondering how I'm going to do it. There we go then, guys. I've just put things on just to see how it's looking, and I think it's looking pretty good. So I'm going to stop there. I'll see you in part 11. Looking forward to that. More painting. Thanks for watching. The playlist is going to be just here. Click on that if you haven't seen any of the previous episodes. Hit the little like button, thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, looks good for the analytics and promotes the hobby. So cheers guys, see you in the next one.